So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And here's Canabri. Vinicius Junior. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Anthony.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Gnabry. That could spell Perez! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Ajax have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Wan-Bissaka. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry has a look up from the right-hand side. There's the hit! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Bellingham. Danielson. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Perez. And it's Perez. Now the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Chance for Beckenbauer. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rafinha. Danielson is in a really good position out wide. And he's picked out the run. Anthony! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal.
And a quick reminder
Either side
today
holding
to
back
please take
here.
all
It has been
deductions
quite a half
located by
this.
the entrance
Well, we've had
gate.
plenty to
Thank
go
you
at in that
very
first
much for
half,
your
Peter, and it's
cooperation.
a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your
Substitution for
football
Ajax.
unpredictable, I think you're at the right
Number
match.
4, Ayoze Perez.
And we're
Coming
underway
on the
again.
field is number
Well, I think in these
23,
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Substitutions
I
taking
mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham, he's found a way through. In with a header! Oh, easy pickings there. In he goes again! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's having a go!
The attendance for this match was
Boom, header, just off
71,898.
target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Ajax, number 15, Vinicius
We have got
Junior.
changes here from both sides, in
Number 10,
fact.
coming on the field, number 22, Mohamed Salah. Number 8,
Going to be disappointed with that.
De Bruyne. Substitution.
Shot could be on. Big chance! Played out towards the right wing. Costa Curta. Anthony. So what can they make of this? Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Gnabry. That'll be a throw-in. Conte. And here's Gnabry. Anthony. And it's Gnabry. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nunez stood his ground strongly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving
3
quickly.
minutes added time.
He is through here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, what are your thoughts on today's
Just a
game
quick
then, Jim?
announcement. We
Well,
would like
Peter,
to
I
inform you
really
that
could.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everyone,
a doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
Allianz
eagerly
Arena.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. And already we're underway here. He's gone for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get rid. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Triol deals with that comfortably. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, shoot! And the finish! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Air Force Club are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Wilson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Interesting ball. Now it's Inzaghi. There's no flag. Decent hit! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Has a goal! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Air Force Club get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that was vital. Chiesa! And the volley. Anthony. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's had it taken off him. And he's there to get it away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Chiesa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gently done.
Might want to be careful there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great ball if he can get there. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. Inzaghi looks to get on the end of this. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Araujo clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, just skip his one-on-one! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and it's skewed away. And the shot!
The attendance for this match was
And for a moment,
61,052.
time stood still.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So,
Guti.
time for changes
Number
on
7,
both sides, actually.
Son Heung-min. Number 14. Shevchenko.
Muscular approach does pay off
11,
here.
Mohamed Salah. Coming
Ahmad.
on the field. Number 9. Mbappe.
Short changes him with that pass.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 17.
That's a shade optimistic.
Messi. Number 23.
But this is exactly the
Griezmann.
approach they have to take now,
Substitution
Peter.
in progress.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's the hit! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rashford. And here's the chance to counter.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Araujo gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's a key interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nicely aimed pass. De Jong cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rashford.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Araujo gets it away. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And he's gone backward here. Bruno Fernandes gets his pass away. Well timed, excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pass is just off target.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They're avoiding the blip.
That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for